everyone, and welcome to our Chantale's tips and tricks. Today I'm going to show you how to pull your hair up for this season, spring and summer 2014. So I'm just going to show you some quick ideas on what to do with your hair when you have some place to go, like a wedding or something, or just something fun that you want to do for the summer. So first, I've prepped my mannequin I've curled her hair with a 1-inch barrel curling iron. I didn't want it to have her hair too curly, so I pretty much took some larger pieces and I curled it to make sure that the ends were nice and a little bit curly. But you could definitely do those tricks with straight hair or natural curls. So first of all, we're going to start with, let's say we like her hair, it's her second day, it's still nice and curly, but we want to make sure we leave the fringe out. So I'm going to show you a simple braid, because braids are really in style this summer, this summer I should say. So we're going to start off with a French braid using the fringe. So you want to pull some hair and bring it to your braid. You don't want to do it too tight. Make sure it's a little bit loose, because we don't want to have it too tight, too glued on the hair. We want it a little bit looser. So this is just a regular French braid. You don't want to go around the hair, so you want to use the side part. When you're done using the hair from your section, you finish off with a regular braid. You don't have to go all the way up to the ends, because we're going to bring it back. Then you put a bobby pins to hold up the braid. Pinch it with your fingers, and that's where we're going to put a little twist to our regular braid. So we're going to take the sides of the braids and we're just going to pull it a bit. Make sure you hold on to your bobby pin so you don't lose the ends. While pinching it, it just makes the braid larger. Makes it a little bit funkier than just a regular braid that we would do on a little girl's hair. See how it makes it just nice and bigger and a little bit messier, which is, messy's pretty in style lately. Like, it's messy curls, messy buns. So when you're done with the braid, you just want to wrap it around, up to the back, then use the bobby pin that you already have to fix it in place. I'm going to use just another one to make sure it's secure. And then I like to bring a little bit of hair on top of it, just so that it hides the tips. And I would probably be doing a little bit of backcombing just to make sure it stays well. So see how we have loose, big curls, but a little bit of braiding on the side. That makes a nice summer look. Now, since we already have a braid, we're going to keep this one. And I'm going to show you a quick updo using braids. So let's keep this one. And then we'll go on the other side, use the same amount of hair. You want to use the hair like right from behind the ear. Now you start a French braid again. Picking up some hair as you go. Like I said before, don't make it too tight. Leave some room so that it's a little bit looser. Okay, when we're done picking up the hair from our section, you braid it loosely up to the end. Again, we put a bobby pin at the end, hold it tight, and start pulling on the sides, the outside of your braid. Just like that. You could always do that with a fishtail too. It works well. The only thing you need to remember is pulling the sides, the outside of your braid to make it wider. And then we're going to leave it aside. Now, with the rest of the hair, we'll be doing what you already know as a sock bun. What we've seen a lot last summer was the sock bun pretty much on top, which is going to be very in style again this year. I think it's just because it's too easy to do, and even if it's a very humid day, you know that your hair is going to stay well, and it looks fabulous for every occasion. So now we do a regular ponytail with our last sections. We have our two braids set aside, and we have our ponytail. Some of you like to do the sock bun with the donut sponge, which is fine. I, for myself, prefer using a sock. So what you want to do is take a regular sock and then cut off the toes. So you end up with a tube. Then you fold it in half. That way it's just thicker and not as long to play with. So you want to put the ponytail inside your sock, and then you slide it out a bit. I like to fan out the tip of the hair around my sock before starting to roll. And then you roll your sock in. Don't worry if you have some hair falling out. You're just gonna grab onto it as you roll, and never stop rolling until you're satisfied with your donut. And then you could probably put some bobby pins if you feel that it's not secure enough. But if you have long hair, you're going to feel like it stays well, so you don't need to do anything. Now we're going to start with our braid with the smaller piece of hair. So my hair is parted on the right side, so I'm going to be using my left side. So you pull your braid, and then you want to wrap it underneath your bun. Just fix a bobby pin there. Leave the ends, we'll get to it afterwards. Then you use your fringe side and you wrap it on top of your bun, and you fix it again with a bobby pin. So far it's pretty simple. Now what you want to do is get rid of those ends that are just laying there. So you pick up a bobby pin, wrap the ends on it, and then just tuck it underneath your bun, which is fun because the bun is there to actually hide everything. You can put all of the ends or the hair that's not working well just underneath, and you're not going to see it. Now just going to fix this. I feel like it's not secure enough. Just like that. You can play with it a bit. You could have left, if you have a fringe, you could have left a fringe in front, or we could put it a little bit looser at the front. So mostly what it does is a sock bun, but with a little twist to it. Just a braid crossing on top and underneath the hair. So that's pretty simple. It took me about like 3 minutes to do, and it looks fabulous either to go to a wedding, or you could be wearing jeans with that actually. It's pretty much an easy updo to work with for this season, spring and summer 2014. So thanks again for watching our videos.